Hello and welcome back to the NFL Week 9 prop show presented by Props Optimizer. If you guys have not already, come join us at Props Optimizer. It is absolutely free. It is on Android. It's on iOS. Go to the Apple App Store, the Google App Store, either way, and download Props Optimizer. It is absolutely free, or $10 if you do not want to view ads. That is the only catch for the free version, is you got to check out a couple ads every now and then. And here is a little glimpse of our app. We're also going to have some screenshots from the app going over some of our picks for the day. Now, I'm your host, Tyler Wiemann. And let's dive in. We're going to start off by going with a quick review of last week, and it was a solid one. We were 4-0. So let's put off that money gun. Let's cash those tickets. Hope you guys hit big on it. Hope you guys were tailing. I'm excited to get back after it this week. So I do say we are 4-0 because Lamar obviously did not play. Cade went nuts. Tet had 99 yards. Cortland Sutton was a very end of the game surge for us to hit. I thought that one was cooked. Thought we were going to go 3-1, but he hit. And then Woody Marks had like 54 receiving yards. So once again, he came through for us. Now, let's jump in to our picks. And we got 5 of them. We're going to start with George Kittle, and we're going over 55.5 yards. Kittle is back for the 49ers, obviously. He has played 2 games. The first one, 2 targets, and nothing else. The second game back, 5 targets, 4 receptions for 43 yards versus a very, very good Houston defense. He now gets the New York Giants going away into New York, which I think just gives more reason for the Giants being able to create some offense to keep this game being up tempo, keep Kittle having to be out there running routes instead of just blocking and them running this game away. I think George Kittle at 55.5 with the 49ers receiving core that currently is out there is just too low. Our projection is 61.8. The consensus is 50.4. As always, make sure you're find the best odds you possibly can. -112 is what DraftKings is at, and and what I was able to get it at. Actually, I got it at 52.5. It dropped since I took this screenshot. So you're good. If it goes back up to 55, I would still take it. So let's get into it. Next, let's go to Nico Collins. And we're going higher than 60.5 receiving yards at -150. Nico's in a good spot. LineStar projection is 76.3. Consensus is 63.8. And Nico has been crushing all year long. He's averaging 56.5 yards on the season, 65.5 over the last 4 games. We know there's giant upside, and he's versus Denver, which I think at first glance for everybody, that is going to be extremely scary. But what happens with Denver without Patrick Surtain is a different story. This defense just cannot play as aggressive. They end up playing a little bit more zone, and I think Nico Collins is going to eat against this defense. The game total is 39.5. It's only -1.5 spread. They're going to have to throw, and I think Nico Collins' line is just too low without Patrick Surtain out there. So we're going over 60.5. Next, let's go to good old Brock Bowers. 51.5 receiving yards, and it's at -111. Brock Bowers is a beast. He is, 100% back. We're not going to see a 51.5 line on Brock Bowers, probably again, but he got off to a little slow start. He had the first game where he put up 8 targets, 5 receptions for 103 yards. Then he got hurt in the second game, 38 yards. Third game, 38 yards, playing through injury, 46 yards, still playing through injury. And then he sat out the next 3, had the bye. Now he is back versus Jacksonville, who have given up 79.3 yards per game to the tight end over the last 4 games. This is a good spot for Bowers. He is back. He's healthy, and I think he's ready to roll. So we're going Brock Bowers higher than 51.5. Next, we got to go to a little Tyler bump. We're going to go to Tyler Warren higher than 55.5 receiving yards. That's at minus 113. It is the props AI pick. It's also plus EV. The LineStar or props AI projection 61.7. The consensus is at 57, both going to the over. And the thing here is that we all know Tyler Warren is extremely good, but Pittsburgh Steelers have been awful versus the tight end. On the year, they're allowing 79.3 yards per game to that tight end. Opponent rank is 31st, whereas Tyler Warren is averaging 61.5 yards per game. Tyler Warren has been an absolute beast in the first quarter all season, or the first half all season long. And then the second half comes and his team's ahead. They slow their pass rate, and Jonathan Taylor absolutely eats. This game should go a little differently. We got a 50.5 game total, and the Colts are only -3 favorites going into Pittsburgh. I think there's a chance this game is close late into the third quarter, and Warren is going to have to continue to throw. Tyler Warren and Michael Pittman's lines are both very similar, and I like both, but I ended up going to Tyler Warren for the fact that he just has better run after the catch ability than Michael Pittman does. Michael Pittman's a great receiver. He gets a few more targets going his way, but the yak attack is what Tyler Warren can do. And so therefore I wanted to go to Tyler Warren over Michael Pittman. If you want to go to Pittman, by all means do it. I like that side as well. Now, last but surely not least, we're going with the Amon-Ra St. Brown. 75.5 receiving yards, and we are going over. He is versus Minnesota. He has been over in 62 games versus Minnesota over their last 10 matchups. Our prop AI projection, 82.6. The consensus is 82. Another aspect here is if you look at Jameson Williams and what Jameson Williams has done against this team, it is pretty pathetic. He has not been able to get anything going against Minnesota. I know a lot of people are kind of thinking that like, they had the bye. They're going to figure out how to get him involved. But he just frankly hasn't been good. Last year, he had 34 yards in one matchup. He had -4 yards in the other matchup. In 2023, he had 43 yards. In 2022, he had 41 yards. He just hasn't really been able to get much going versus Minnesota. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to continue this year, but I think it probably will. I think Amon-Ra is where you want to go if you're looking to get after that Detroit passing game versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now, just to round it out here, here's our picks one more time. We got George Kittle higher. We got Nico Collins higher. We got Tyler Warren higher. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown higher on his receiving yards, and Brock Bowers higher on his receiving yards. I know it's no longer National Tight End Week or day. That was last week, but we're still going back to the big men. They can get it done, and we got 3 incredibly gifted tight ends that we are tailing this week. Hope you guys have a good one. We will be back with more next week. or actually tomorrow with our underdog pick'em and also our NFL DFS slate breakdown. And as always, come join us at Props Optimizer. Please also hit that like, subscribe to our channel. We're going to keep pumping stuff out here. We have our live shows. Occasionally I can't go live and I got to just throw it up the old fashioned way like this show, but make sure to like, comment, subscribe, make sure you see our next video. You all have a good one. Thank you very much. Good luck this weekend.